they're not reacting, so maybe we haven't started yet.
We've just been talking to ourselves.
Maybe.
Is the chat broke? I feel like the chat's broke.
Maybe. Also, so is the PodCastleOfLies. Is that bollocks?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Are we on? I think we're on.
It says live.
Hello. Cool. So, hello guys, and
Hey.
hello noble citizens of Adyart, and welcome to PodCastleOfLies.
Yep, we could call this the first one, but it's actually the fourth one.
Fourth one, yeah, the fourth one.
First one with the name. But yeah, today's very different, and you can already see why it's different, because the waiting screen's gone. But we're giving you a chance to get to know your hosts a little better.
That is true. So we're going to be doing a short introduction of ourselves, kind of give some information about us, behind the scenes kind of thing. Also, I'd like to point out that we have come prepared because Plex is wearing a blue shirt and I'm wearing purple makeup, so we are representing the sides. I'm sorry Colt isn't here, but it's fine.
Okay. I've got your Colt right here.
I will also be drinking, and I'm sorry that I look a little bit shoddy. I still have wet hair because I am not very good at time management. So, and this is not wine, this is just Red Bull. So I just wanted to look classy. Oh.
I've got orange juice.
Wait, oh, they can't see you.
They can't see me.
No,
I'm right
it doesn't
here.
look like it. Yeah, it says poor Plex. Plex, we still love you.
I think. Why poor me? Oh, you bitch! I know why he's saying that.
Why?
Calling me ugly.
Okay, alright. Fair enough. Oh! That's not very nice. Be nice to Plex.
Yeah, it's fine. Tryfun's just jealous. Because he's not on camera with us.
That's very true. Well, I think Plex should start off with the introductions.
Yeah. So, if you're very close to me, which most people in here are, you'll know a bit about me. I'm very technical, but I'm a very charismatic person. Is there anything in particular that people want to know? Because I do a lot of artwork. By the way, I'm looking at two different places because my camera's there, and I've got text here, text there, text everywhere. So
yeah, me too.
If I don't look at the camera, I apologise, but it's not
Same
like
here.
I'm trying to give eye contact to anyone. But I do a lot of technical stuff outside of Frontal Eyes. Stuff that I do includes posters for charities. I do a lot of banner work. A lot of paperwork is the biggest thing I do. I talk about that a lot. I don't really have a job. I do a lot of freelancing. One of my friends, I almost said one of my games, but one of my friends came out of game development recently, a course, and he's now doing his own indie games, and I do a lot of promoting for him on his Twitter. And on the side of that, I also do a bit of script writing, so that's a bit of a what do you call it, background look at what I do outside of Frontal Eyes. But for Frontal Eyes, I do a lot of the I like to spend my time on the forums. That seems to be one of the main places. But yeah, is there anything interesting about me? Is there anything you guys are interested in knowing about me? Because yeah, I'll answer any questions you guys got after Cass is done talking about how great she is.
I'm not, oh God! You're just putting all the pressure on me. No, I am a performing arts graduate from the University of Winchester in England, but I'm not actually English. So for the people that have spoken to me a lot before, or just casually asked if where I'm from, you'll know that I'm not actually English. I am from Norway. I do a lot of directing and acting. I'm actually a performer, so this is no hyper, not the pub, but almost pretty much. But I do a lot of acting, a lot of performing. I am also a musician, and if you snoop around on the internet hard enough, you'll find covers and songs that I've made, unfortunately, both solo and with a band. And I generally just kind of make my own art. I make scripts and plays. And that's pretty much it. I'm kind of just the extrovert. What the heck are you doing, Plex? Stop distracting me. I am like the extrovert in the corner of the internet, just kind of dancing around and being annoying to everyone. That's pretty much it. My full.
Apparently, you make great Twitch clips.
Oh gosh. Apparently that too. Yes. I'm a professional Twitch clip. Addition. Other than that, I don't really know. I speak multiple languages. That's a thing. I do also currently work at a bookshop, which is drat, but I kind of have to do it to get the monies. And that's it. So if you have any questions, go on. We do have some questions prepared, but not a lot, because you guys didn't send us any.
Well, some.
3. Okay, 4.
There's a few.
But we can. Oh yeah, but you could obviously just throw some questions in there. Just do at podcast. Is it just at Podcastle there or PodCastleOfLies?
PodCastleOfLies.
Yep.
I'm working on the title now. I'm not joking. I'm working on it now. It's not updated.
Yeah, he's just maybe refresh. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, have we got some follows? Oh yay!
Nice. Thanks for the follow, dude. That was really cool.
Hyper is currently hosting for us because we are both on potato laptops, so we kind of have to have a third-party host, unfortunately. But we do
thanks
have.
Thanks for the host, Rob. Oh, thanks for the host, Gamma.
Ooh. Trifid.
And Hyper.
Yes, thank you for all of the hosts. Thank you. That's so cool. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Thank you. How about we go straight into one of the questions that we've got and just kind of interact with the chat in the meantime, in between the questions. We have a question from Ruby, which was, if you could add a class, what would it be? And Plex, you can go first, I think.
There's a lot of classes that I've posted on the forums, which I've been very proud of lately. One of them recently has actually been Deputy, but one of the main issues I had with it when I originally posted it was a lot of the stuff seemed overpowered and less, less beneficial, less punish. It doesn't punish Blue Dragon as much if you fail. So I changed it a lot to, originally it was supposed to replace the knight that the sheriff could recruit. So it would be the deputy to the sheriff. But instead, I spoke to Fade about it, and we kind of turned it into just a regular thing that would appear. And it would cross between the veteran and Crusader from Town of Salem / Coven. So it was not as original as I'd like it to be, but it was still different for Throne of Lies' sake, because it was combining two classes from Town of Salem, of that being Veteran and Crusader. So if you don't know the Veteran and Crusader, Veteran was if you visit them when they alert, you pretty much kill everyone that visit. And the Crusader was they could guard someone and kill a random visitor. So I made sure there was a punishment for failing at the class. But yeah, Deputy, and then they get converted to General, and the General was very interesting when I created the converted version, because the first ability would protect the Mastermind. Anyone visiting the Mastermind would die, as well as the General. And the second ability was a day ability, which, when used, you'd swap position with the Assassin. So the Assassin would be the General, and the General would be the Assassin, and you only get one use of that in the Unseen. I thought that was very tactical. If you get found as the Assassin, be able to switcheroo, no one would just see a thing. But yeah, Deputy in General, very proud of that one. What about you, Casa?
Well, I mean, it's not exactly unknown that I don't really lurk on the forums as much as Plex does. I am much more hands-on in the game and in the Discord, and kind of talking to, devs and mods on the outside of that. So if I was going to add a class, it would be something I would create. Now, there is an inside joke in our streaming group and, my friend group in general that, people used to call me a succubus. And so I was thinking it would be funny if we added like a succubus class. So it would be something along the lines of, it would almost be like a Reaper, but not necessarily kill them instantly. So it could be like you could choose one person that will always see you as innocent and hope that they, are an investigative role. So, if you get, the sheriff, you're very lucky, because then to the sheriff, you will always come up as Blue Dragon, or the princess too would see you, as a support, or blah blah blah. But then I also kind of wanted there to be some sort of killing thing. I want there to be some sort of luring them, like if they come visit you, then they would die, and then But obviously, I don't know, it would need a lot of work. But I really want some sort of like siren or succubus role, because I think that is it is a medieval tale. So I think it would be fitting for the era, especially if it was like a siren, the mermaid that would sang so beautifully that she would make shipmen and sailors sail towards her, and then they would all end up just shipwrecking. And I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I'm not a forum lurker, but that would be cool to see. Oh, what just happened? Oh, it was probably It was hyper. No, what? Oh. It was Plex. Sorry about that. Plex actually disconnected from the Discord. That's funny. So I guess I'll be doing this solo for a little bit as we wait. Just cue the Benny Hill music in the background as he's trying to figure out what his issue is. And in the meantime, you can just kind of listen to my voice, be converted to the dark side. I don't know, lots of Phil stuff while he tries to figure it out, do a little shimmy. Hey, if someone wants to gift this, you can. Let's see. What are you guys? Are you disconnected? I could hear Plex just now, though. Can you guys still hear me? They can. Okay. Well, is there, let's see. Maybe I can tell a story while he's gone, just to keep you entertained. So, I worked at Marks and Spencer for a bit. Very interesting. Worked at Marks and Spencer for Christmas in 2015. And, when you work as a cashier, usually it gets quite stressful, but it wasn't that bad. And one day, we were told to dress up because it was Christmas. We were told to put Santa hats and wear costumes or ugly Christmas sweaters, which I didn't have. So I had to just dress nice. And I was sitting behind the till, which for Americans is the cash machine thing. And this man walks up with his wife. He's wearing a fake mustache. And I look at him and I say, "Nice mustache, dude." And what he does is he leans over the conveyor, over the belt, and goes, "Yeah, you like it? You like that mustache, don't you?" And his wife is with him. And the wife just rolls her eyes as if it's happened it happens all the time. Just rolled her eyes into another dimension. And she just looks at me and she's just, "Oh, hello, Plex." Wait, are you back? Yes, you are. But you're oh, okay. Come on. Can't hear you. Want to hear your lovely voice. No? Okay. Well, he came back around, basically, and he was pretty drunk. And he just laid on the conveyor belt and just, rolled towards me. And wait, she liked the idea. What? Tell us a story. What is this? What's this clip? Let me see. What is this? Hi. Oh, you're in. Yeah. Oh God. Oh dear.
I'm I'm in the podcast account because I just realised I'm still logged in now.
Yeah, your microphone's so bad now.
Oh yeah, you might need to turn it up a bit.
No, like it sounds like you're literally inside a goldfish tank. It's like, hold on, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what the clip was, Trifid. There are so many different clips of me at this point saying stupid things, so I have no idea what it is. And yes, it sounds like a goldfish bowl. Talk for us. Talk for us. This is just, we are very professional, as you can tell. This is totally something we do every day for hours. We stream and all of that. I would like to point out that we are currently using Skype as well for our cameras, so there is a lot going on, and poor Plex's internet and computer is probably struggling a lot to keep up at this point. It was one in Hyperstream. Yeah, there's a lot in Hyperstream that happens. You would have to describe to me what's in the clip, because I can't look at it right now. My computer would probably pass out, so I don't want to do that. Let me just refill my drink. So classy. Sugar-free Red Bull. Well, yeah, it's a Shell Shock one, but we played Shell Shock for hours though, so it's very hard. Oh yeah, it came all over me. It's like, yeah. I say that all the time, not like that, but I say that all the time because I always spill. There's this golden rule that I always spill when I drink something. It doesn't matter if I'm drunk or not. I just generally always spill. Just hand-to-mouth coordination isn't very good always, so that also sounds. I'm just gonna. Does anyone have any questions while I'm sitting here rowing frantically out of this innuendo wormhole? That also looks wrong. Don't give that. Don't give that. That was me rowing. Okay, I just didn't do the hyper. Oh, and he's gone again. Well, yay! So you guys give me something to talk about, because I can talk about a lot of things, but I would need. Whose idea was it to set up? That was actually Plex's idea. Plex had the idea to have a podcast about Throne of Lies. He met me, and within the first hour he asked me, do you want to host it with me, because he enjoyed my voice, so he thought it would be a good voice to add to the podcast. Was damn.
So
there we go. Woo!
my desktop Discord had an update.
Mm-hmm.
And it completely shut off my desktop Discord and had to load it back up, which took a while. So I am sorry about that. So what was the question?
Oh, your camera's gone now.
The camera's gone. It shouldn't be gone. It's on for me.
Yeah, turn it on.
That's
off and
hyper.
on.
That's because of hyper.
There we go. Yep, there we go. You're back.
Oh, sorry.
It was just buffering.
I just turned it back off. I just turned it off, like you said. Hang on. So I'll answer what question was asked, and I'll answer it real quick.
Who set up the podcast?
That was the idea came to me when I was listening to a podcast with Chris Jericho.
Yeah, you have to turn your camera on and off. It's lagging.
Yeah, I don't know what's good. That's not me. This is a brand new camera.
Well, it might just be your computer, to be honest.
Probably. The podcast came to me when I was watching a podcast of Jericho, which is a wrestling-related podcast, and a lot of the inspiration came from one of his funniest podcasts, which I was like, I want to do something like this. Also, you've come up twice on the on the webcam.
Yeah, because you're not there.
Hang on.
Your camera turned off.
Well, everything's frozen. I need to restart Skype. What the fuck?
Oh my... No, shh! Thanks!
What? So
Here I am trying to be PG-13, and you just throw the F-bomb.
So Skype just decided to give me a thing. It says, "Oops, there is something wrong with your Skype." I am really sorry about this. I really am sorry about this. Yeah, just restart my life.
Oh gosh. Yeah, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Just restart that. In the meantime, we'll just talk. It's fine.
So yeah, the idea came to me watching that podcast, and so when I was originally setting up all the stuff for OBS and all the details, the settings, I was like, okay, there's no way I'm doing this on my own because I couldn't hold a conversation with myself. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna see if there's anyone around that can do it with me. Like co-host with... Okay, that sounded funny in my head. And that's like, I put it on hold for a while. Like, I didn't want to start anything. I was asking Neko at the time. I was like, hey, do you want to like do a podcast together? And she's like, I have absolutely no time, and I don't want to do anything like that. So the hyper's moved you to the middle.
Oh gosh.
Got that hyper. Okay, so I'm coming back right about now. And yeah, so that's, and then I met Casa. After getting to know Casa for a while, I kind of got the idea that Casa is a very confident person, and I am back. I hope. Okay, there we go. Bloody. So
yeah, go on, confident person. Yes, continue.
And I was like, hey, you wanna co-host with me? Co-host a podcast. We'll get famous, we get loads of views, lots of money, we'll get rich, we'll go to Hollywood and start our own movie business.
We're not going to Hollywood together, okay? If I'm going to Hollywood, I'm going without you. Just packing my bags, straight off to Hollywood. Bye-bye, Flex, thanks for the free ride.
Also, your hyper, you need to fix the...
Yeah, shout out to Skype.
Yeah.
This is going to be a wonderful VOD. Everyone who has never seen this before are going to be like, what the fluff is this?
Yeah.
What?
So
it's breaking. Oh no. We tried to use Google We tried to use Google Hangouts, but it wouldn't let us be side by side. Skype was the next best. The video is spinning. Oh dear. Hyper, fix your shit.
Oh, now who's PG?
Well, you already dropped the F-bomb. They're all doing stuff in the chat. I thought, I'll allow myself to be filthy for once.
For once. Anyway, I can't wait for Discord to... Yeah, I can't wait for Discord to...
Yes.
So I can't wait for Discord to actually implement the video thing that they promised us.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be very useful, especially for the future casts.
That's true. Yeah, do you mind? Okay, so do you guys mind if we swear? I think that's the question we want to ask here. Because obviously we don't have it. Have we got it set to mature audiences? Because if we don't, obviously we have to be a bit careful.
Well, I haven't got restricted language on.
Well, yeah, okay. So, but are you? Okay. So they're saying go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'll still try to limit myself. So, okay. Moving on though, to the next question, which is Famax.
Oh wait, you haven't finished with rubies yet.
I have.
I sent you a bunch of them to add to the thing because they were late questions.
Oh, I don't.
So Ruby asked if you could rework one of the classes currently in the game, which one and what it do.
Right. Okay. Well, If I could rework one of the classes, I feel like the Possessor needs a rework. I think the Poss is... I don't know. The Poss still isn't, unless they've changed something recently. The Possessor is very weak.
No.
You know, because the Possessor has no real... I don't know. Because is the Possessor Knight immune? I keep forgetting.
Yes.
Okay. I still feel like there's no way the Possessor can win. Like... ever. I got this close once, and then the Unseen had majority, and then I killed the king, and we were too few to choose me as king, and then I got killed, and that's on YouTube now, which was interesting. I think the Possessor definitely needs a rework. What it needs, I'm not sure. I think it needs a bit more oomph to make it more powered. I think it's a little bit underpowered right now amongst the neutral killings. I think that's the one that needs the most. The Reaper's fine. I think the Reaper's just completely fine. Possessor needs a rework, though.
Mastermind.
Okay, how?
Because I feel like Mastermind needs a second Knight ability for when it can't convert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the cult leader has convert and blood of Mithras, which is convert someone and kill someone with one of your people.
Right.
I feel like Mastermind should have an ability that lets him visit somebody, not with no action, just visit somebody. That way, if someone's like, "Hey, you should come here so I can see you visit this person and confirm that you're not like the Mastermind, and we know that you're not on cooldown," Because when Mastermind can't visit, it's like, especially with Wisp, the Princess Wisp, if you visit the Princess. Wolf, that's actually a very good suggestion. Because that's something I was hoping Boslov would do. The cult buff for the Forum of Lies game was amazing. But yeah, Mastermind, I feel like they should have a second Knight ability, which is like a force visit.
Can I add something quickly before you move on from that? I think with the ability, I think that they should have an ability that's almost like it would be some sort of ability that would show you if the person that you visit is an investigative, like not investigative, but is convertible. I think that would be cool.
That would have been Duchess.
Yeah, no. If they could go visit someone to see if they're convertible, but maybe only on the days when there's a cooldown, so they can't go all the time.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do we want to move on, or do we just want to continue with this question?
Ruby had two more.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying moving on to the next question.
She said, out of the 3 developers...
Oh, no.
Do you want to skip this one? It gets very, very raunchy.
No, go for it, I guess. Sure.
She said, X-Blade, Boz, or T. Shag, marry, or kill. Shag, marry, and kill. Now I'm going to go first. I'm going to go first.
Go first.
I would shag the shit out of Boslov.
Oh no!
That dude has gains.
I'm gonna cringe. Oh my god, the way you said that just made me cringe so bad.
That's why I said it like that. And I know Boslov's gonna watch this back later, and he's gonna cringe as well.
Yeah.
I would marry X-Blade because Teemo would be a great pet.
True.
And T-Hacker, I kill T-Hacker.
Wow.
Because of the what's it called? The game we played on. Oops! I just ripped something I shouldn't have ripped. I'm sitting here playing with this like black thing.
Okay.
That came with the camera, which is supposed to clean the camera.
Yeah.
Shut up. We played a game on Tabletop Simulator, and T-Hacker beat me, so that's why I'd kill him.
Okay. This is impossible for me to answer, though. God, I don't want to kill any of them. I feel okay. So there's this inside joke between me and T-Hacker that we're basically internet married anyway. So I feel like it would be just natural for me to marry T-Hacker. Besides, T-Hacker and I would have a great marriage. We would just like go to the beach and just like I don't know, watch ducks all day and then play video games and, I don't know, eat bad food. And he's just generally, we get along really well. And the shag. Oof. How about I take away the kill, and I would rather shag both of them, to be honest, because Baz is really sweet, and you know he's funny, and then you've got X-Blade, who's just adorable. Like his responses to my messages, just so cute.
Okay. So this is to the audience from us. Your turn. Shag, marry, or kill. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. We'll sit here in silence until you've answered.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can't do that. And just because Ruby wants us to do it. Oh my god, FanX! Ruby wants me to plug her class ideas so the devs can see them. So Ruby wants Maid in front of Lies. Maid is a great class. I like Maid. Because not only can you hook up two people, to show compatibility. I think she explained it in the last podcast. Yeah, see, Hyper agrees. Shagging Boz.
Yeah, but he will also kill X-Blade.
Fair play.
He would take the company. Oh gosh.
Oh, kind wolf, no. The Revenant needs to not exist on, not even Forum of Lies. The Revenant is horrible.
Ooh, sorry.
Ding. The Revenant, okay. I like the Revenant, but it's very overpowered. I mean, I know they're fixing it, but it's still overpowered as hell. Other classes, they're all in the forums. Honestly, they're all in the forums. And we did a lot of talking about them in the last podcast. So, developers, if you're watching,
get on that.
Yeah.
Get on the forums and check them out.
Yeah.
Do it.
That.
The mastermind is telling you to do it.
That. I won't say it again. Do it.
I thought I was supposed to be the threatening one. You're supposed to be protagonist. You're supposed to be the prince. I will execute you.
I mean, do it, please. Okay. Nozbugs. Will Senpai notice me? You have been noticed.
Oh, so you just assume you're the senpai?
I mean, I am.
I see how it is.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'm looking the right way. Yeah? I'm looking at the thing now just to see.
I don't know which side you're on. Are you on this? I think you're on this side, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Get fucked.
I'm looking the wrong way. Yeah.
See, Kind Wolf. Yeah, I've noticed you, Kind Wolf.
I was looking the wrong way the whole time. I look at that.
Okay, moving on though. We've got from FanX. What are your favorite customization options? Ooh. I like the weapons. I like the weapons because the execution methods. Like I always use the magic staff thing. I think that's the coolest one.
Why the fuck is that auto modded? Spiky ball.
Spiky ball.
There you go. I just thought allowed it. The shiny sword. Is that what we called it? The shiny sword. The shiny sword is cool. I like the shiny sword.
Is Morningstar the staff or no?
No, Morningstar was recently added.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, we can't really play the game just yet. Oh my god.
Flashy sword.
The flashy sword, that's it. Flashy sword. Such a great sword. It's like.
What's the flashy sword?
It's like it should be a hammer of 4 really, but it's like he waves the sword in the air, it takes in lightning, and he slams it on the ground, it electrocutes the person, then he jumps and slashes him in the throat or heart or wherever. It's really cool, but it should be the hammer of 4, honestly. But yeah, flashy sword. Well, that's not actually my favorite customization thing. My favorite customization is the armor. It's really the defining moment, because it's like they're adding loads of armors in the future, which is mostly the Kickstarter stuff. And I know that there's another armor being released for the beta testers, alpha testers. Did they say it was alpha tester sword or armor?
They did say that the alpha tests would get a different reward than the keys. I don't know. All rumors and speculations.
Yeah. I know. Okay.
We do have a question from Xblade, but I don't know if you want to wait. Do you want to do it now?
I'm done.
Okay. I'm done. Okay. Why do you like Throne of Lies so much compared to other games in this genre? Okay, so I've played quite a few of the different social deduction games on the market. I used to play, and we will be using the names here. Obviously, we're not going to slander any of them. You know, that's not what we want to do here. But for me, I played Town of Salem for 4 months, and then the community deteriorated into just, pardon my French, just utter shit. So it made it very difficult for me to be able to get on and enjoy a game. It ended up with me getting headaches every time I played, because just people were just being so awful. And it made it impossible to enjoy a game of Town of Salem. And then I've played Epic Mafia, which is the forum game. Not a big fan, don't really understand it. It's just kind of plain, there's nothing to it. What the heck is that? Put that away! God damn it! I played Camp Cadaver. Camp Cadaver is a good game, but it's a very like simple version of the Mafia genre. But there are too many roles for me, so I get confused. There's thousands, it feels like. So every time I've played it, there's new roles that I have no idea existed, and then everyone uses that and said, oh, but I'm this. I'm like, that is a thing now. Like, someone said there's a scarecrow. I'm like, there's a scarecrow now? I just feel like this kind of merges the whole Mafia genre with like... Sorry. It adds more of an RPG type of element to it, with like the abilities and the backstory and, the really well done portraits and the lore that comes with all of the characters. I just prefer Throne of Lies in that way. And also, it doesn't give me headaches as much as Town of Salem did for me. Just, and the devs are really nice. Camp Cadaver has Tormentor. Tormentor's cool. Tormentor's really, really a good guy. But, I really enjoy talking to the devs outside of the game and seeing how they talk to the members of the community as well.
Yeah, you've said it all. I haven't really played that many Mafia werewolf games, but Town of Salem is one of them. And I revisit it sometimes with my old crew, the Dirt Force. They used to do a lot of YouTube, but they've had to go on hiatus. But shout out to Sharon, the Derp. He's a great guy. He's the one who introduced me to Town of Salem. And I did a lot of YouTube videos of him, and with them it was fun because it was with friends all the time. Then we were very competitive when we played, so I'm not derp.
That's bannable. Nope.
No, we were literally called the Dirt Force, and it is in my Twitter bio, I think. But yeah, it was Sharon the Derp, Valerius, and JD the Derp.
This is set up. Derp just DM'd.
But yeah, the reason I like Throne of Lies a lot is in the short amount of time that I've been here, within the first month, I was overwhelmed with the amount of support, because I've just come out of Doxy Chat, because a lot of the drama happened with there where people were making me out to be like a bad guy and stuff, and I was really down in the dumps and I didn't know what to do. Joining the Front Lines community, everyone was lovely, everyone was welcoming, and it just proved a point to them back there that drama doesn't follow me. So I was happy about that, and it made me feel better. A lot of the people were, like I said, welcoming, caring, loving. Alpha and Ruby, probably two of the greatest mods I've met in a community. Rob, Plop, Try, Fun, Fade. They're all really great mods, and I'll say that open-heartedly because they really are great mods, and Cass will agree with me. As for the developers, Xblade, Boslov, Adiot, Enzo, T-Hacker, Elsa, and Zed.
Plex. This is for there's the people in the chat and for you. Here's what I think of Van Enzo. Oh, Anenso's great. Anenso's really great, and so is T-Hacker. T-Hacker is probably one of my favorite people on this planet.
The developers, they've blown my expectations away of what developers should be, and they define what it is to be an open developer team. Even though there are times where they're like, oh, please don't ping us, we're busy, and things like that. Because that's understandable and respectable. And they've been fair with people as well, a lot of the time. And they've been very, very lenient with some people. And I'm not going to
really... Deb.
Shut the hell up, Try Fun.
I just sound like
woman. But yeah, so the reason I liked Frontal Eyes so much is the community, the developers, the game, obviously, and just everyone that I got to meet on this journey through Frontal Eyes. Casa, Hyper, Magna.
Hey.
Everybody that's come to the chat, everybody that's been around the Discord, everyone that I've met, even the forum games, Kind Wolf. I'm getting kind of emotional now because it is kind of an emotional thing.
Oh my god. Get it together, man! You can do it!
I've met so many great friends, and I love you all.
Aww,
you made me
feel... We love you too.
Shut up, Hyper. See, that's auto-modded. I'm not gonna allow that. Just kidding. But yeah, so... Why did they not allow it? Okay.
Because it said pussy.
Yeah. So it's been an amazing journey. I'm gonna need some tissue.
Oh my gosh. Well, as he does that though, because we are starting to come towards the end, we'll probably keep going a little bit longer, obviously, because we were, a little bit late for you guys. But we have another question from Xblade. And he said, if you could implement something into the game, and I could magically snap my fingers and make it happen, what would it be?
I have one thing I want to say. There is, I want to see another. I want to see more. I want to see another BD killer. I want to see another Blue Dragon killer.
Yeah.
And I want to see another. I want to see more. I want to see a neutral social. Yeah. And the reason because Boslov hates social classes.
I'm just doing it to annoy him.
No, because there was at one point me and Ruby we made this challenge together. We was like, let's come up with the impossible class, and we did. I came up with a neutral social with the objective to get people to say a phrase, and which is on the forum somewhere. It's called the Crier or the Town Crier or something like that. But yeah, it was funny, and T-Hacker loved it.
Make a furry class. Oh no.
Well, we kind of do have one, don't we?
No.
Or is that? Oh no, that was the demon. That was Bounty's suggestion. The demon. Get called out, Bounty. Demon sucks.
Oh damn. Okay.
No, demon's alright. As for sorry, I wasn't finished.
Oh no, I'm just reading. Sorry, go on.
In terms of if I wanted something to be implemented right now into the game, and snap fingers and it's there. Deputy, the class that I had, Deputy, I'd love to see that implemented.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm actually finished now.
I don't know. I kind of agree with what Magna and Tormental keeps saying. They keep saying that they would love to see the ability of walking around and knocking shit over in your room. I think that would be hilarious, although it would be a lot of work. But here's what I want to see that I think is doable. I want to see a Teemo Easter egg. I want there to be a cat on the bed or something like that in the king's room. It's just Teemo. It just sits on the bed while the king is by the desk writing. I think there should be a Teemo Easter egg somewhere. I think Teemo isn't implemented and he should be. I think that would be a nice sort of shout out to everyone who was there from the beginning and know that Teemo, praise Teemo. only cat stronger than Mithras. That needs to be a thing. I think that would be so cool to be king one day and then see Teemo sitting on your bed. I think that would be adorable. Yeah, in the throne room, he should be in the middle of the table, really. Just sitting there, just grooming himself at the table.
That would be very interesting. I'd love to see that. It'd be a very great thing for the future. Like when X-Blade eventually, the game comes to a development stage. Not a development stage. Comes to past the development stage to the release stage, where it gets to the point where he's done making the game. He can just have fun and add whatever he wants to add. And to see Teemo go that far, and to have Teemo recognized at that stage would be phenomenal. I'd love to see the game go far. And it's a great thing as well because don't know why I'm saying this, but when how you got your memories when your pets eventually pass, it'd be a great thing to have in the future when X-Blade's looking back at things like to remember Teemo. Teemo's in the
can't
game.
Die.
Well, no.
Teemo's immortal.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Teemo would be immortalized by the game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry this time. I'm just saying it would be a very great honor and memory to have Teemo immortalized by the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons I agree with Casa.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I'm going to quickly just continue talking about something. I'm just going to quickly send you a message.
So, okay, let me just. So, yes, the deputy is something I really would love to see because again, it isn't the most original thing, but it's definitely going to be different for the game. But there is okay. So now that we've got past the questions. There is one thing I think we needs addressing because it's been me and Casa was talking earlier, and Casa has kind of a little announcement she wants to make, and you know what? Go for it, Casa.
Thanks. Yeah. So while it has been really, really fun and interesting being a host on here, I'm afraid to say that after the podcast with Wahoos, I will be doing a hiatus and then most likely have come up with a decision on whether or not I want to be a host anymore. I think Plex could easily find a different host if he wanted to that could do just as good of a job as me. I know that people are going to be upset and be disappointed, but I have stuff. I have a life outside of this, and it's taking up a lot of time to constantly be updated on the game and talk to people and write the scripts and invite guests, and it's taking up a lot more time than I want to. It's stopping me from doing things like getting a better job, and it's kind of stopping me from being out and about and social, which is unfortunately making my my personal life is deteriorating a little bit, and things are looking up for me. And and I love you guys. I think you're great, and the support that you give us is incredible. The podcast will continue even though I leave. We are going to be doing a break anyway until mid-August or something like that, because we have been doing quite a few podcasts very consistently. We need a little little summer holiday break for both of us too. So we'll be doing the Wahoo's podcast the 22nd of July, which is great. You're gonna love it. He's a very, very cool guy, and he has lots of fun and cool things to say about the game. And while the beta has come out now, and the population of the game is increasing, you'll still see me online. I probably won't respond as much to messages because I will be away from my computer for, I'm thinking, quite a good while. But I appreciate the support that you give me, and Plex has been great, and you've all been very nice and supportive, and I don't want you to be sad, because I will, you never know, like maybe I'll show up again and come take over, kick out the other person and go, fuck you, I'm the OG. So just, but that might happen. Yeah. I can't say, but for now it is, it's a bit too much.
We did talk about it earlier.
Yeah.
I did say, because when we talked about it, I said, well, the door's always open for you to come back, and it's been an absolute privilege and honor to have Casa on the podcast, and to have this, like I said, the journey with Casa, with the making of PodCastle. It's been great. And after the Wahoo's one, I'll if I find someone who sorry, I did speak briefly to someone before I spoke to Casa about it, and that was kind of a backup thing, because I didn't know if they wanted to do it. I didn't know if they were confident enough to do it. So I may talk to that person again, and I'll let you know at the Wahoo's podcast. But yeah, Casa, it's been an absolute honor to have you here.
I will still be here next week, and we'll see from there. Maybe I'll join again, but I need a hiatus. I need a break. It's a bit much for me. It's nice to be recognized and have my name thrown around. It's very cool, but it's not what I want to do. I want to make something for myself in the real life and not just online. But it's been really fun, and you guys are incredible and so supportive, and thank you so much to GAM as well for the first donation to the Game Wisp and everything. That was so cool of you. Thank you for that. And
Speaking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe you should plug the Game Wisp, because you can still support Plex, and I will have some of that first that first one. Just
with Game Wisp, I hope Casa will still be around to do some of the Game Wisp rewards, like the personal thank you, because if you guys want to support the Game Wisp, which you can find it in the Discord, then even when Casa's not here, I'll still go, hey Casa, would you just do this video to say thank you? I'll still do that. You'll still get a video from Casa.
Whoa! Whoa! Just the face saying thank you. Nothing.
Well, unless you're Gamma for being the first one. Unless you're Gamma. I'm not bringing Casa away now. Sorry.
Hyper, shut up.
But if you want to support the Game Wisp and and help grow the channel, it'll be absolutely amazing. Still, also, I'll keep Cass's Twitter link here. I'll still keep it. Do you want to point at it? Because I think you can do that.
Where is it, though?
For me, mine's right there.
I don't know. I think mine's here somewhere, along down here. It's just xCasanora. Do follow me if you want to read some random rants about stuff and things, and just keep up with what I'm doing. I will be. I'd have sporadically update my Twitter and rant and stuff. So also, if you want to, you can. I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to regret it. If you want to add me on Snapchat, I'm going to regret this so much, because I will be mostly I'm on Snapchat posting about what I do. I will add it in the chat right now. That's my Snapchat. No penises. Don't want to see your penis. Don't want that on my phone. No ball sacks either, okay? You can't get around that. I don't want to see private parts on my Snapchat. But if you want to send me a message, I'll be on there. My phone's always with me. It's right here. It's always with me. If you want to shoot me a message, then that's more than welcomed by me. Yeah, so get on that. Get on that Snapchat. I don't know. I'm loopy. I've had a run. I'm still just...
But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much everything for the community cast. But yeah, we're sorry that we're late, and I'm sorry for the problems that I've been having. I don't know what the hell's going on. First it was Discord, then it was Skype. I'll get my shit together, don't worry. But yeah, so from here on out, well, from Who's podcast, I'll to the future, eh?
Yeah, to the future. Woo! We'll see you guys later on. We'll see you next week. Be here. We'll post more close to the date of times and stuff. Obviously, we have to work with Wahoo's. He took the day off, which was so sweet to be able to do the podcast. I think that's really, really cool. He has a day job outside of YouTube. If you want to go check out his channel before he comes on to see what he does post Throne of Lies as well as Town of Salem, Stellaris, all these other games. Very fun guy.
You can catch his videos in the YouTube alerts channel. That's one of the good reasons. That's one of the reasons I got it there. Is it's like if we have a guest, then there you go. Thanks, Hyper. That's great. Yeah,
that's the one.
But yeah,
go check him out.
But yeah, thank you everybody. You've been so supportive. You've been so great. And then, like I said earlier, everyone that I've met on this journey through Throne of Lies has been brilliant.
Big hearts from me too. Just hearts for everyone. Just. Okay, well, we're going to head off now. We'll still be on Discord if you want to shoot us a message for a little bit. I need to lie down because I'm just recovering from my run still, and I am dying, and I need food. So, but thank you so much for coming out. Follow us on Twitter. Shoot me a DM if you want to say goodbye or whatever, and we'll see you guys later on. Thank you.
That was